A humid evening settles over Mumbai. The sky glows orange beneath fading sunlight. Car horns echo through crowded streets. Street vendors move between traffic, carrying tea, roasted peanuts, and newspapers filled with cricket headlines. Far above the restless city, massive floodlights awaken one by one around Wankhede Stadium. The stadium slowly begins to breathe. Music rolls through giant speakers. Fans dressed in blue, yellow, purple, and red flood through the gates like rivers of color. Flags wave beneath the warm night air. Drums echo from the stands. Cameras flash endlessly, and near the boundary rope, resting quietly on perfectly cut grass, lies a white cricket ball beneath electric light. Still, silent, small enough to fit inside a child's hand, yet powerful enough to change cricket forever. Because there was a time when cricket belonged mostly to tradition. Long matches, white uniforms, quiet patience, entire afternoons spent waiting for momentum to shift. The game was respected deeply, but it moved slowly through a rapidly changing world. Then came a revolution. Fast, loud, fearless. A revolution that turned cricketers into global stars, transformed stadiums into theaters, and changed the business of sport forever. That revolution became the Indian Premier League, the IPL, before the lights became brighter, long before auctions and billion-dollar broadcasts. Cricket in India lived in ordinary places. Children played with taped tennis balls in narrow alleyways. Broken wooden bats leaned against brick walls. Dust rose from empty grounds beneath the summer sun. Young boys practiced cover drives beside railway tracks. Some played barefoot, some used stones as wickets. Most had nothing except imagination, and imagination is often where greatness begins. For decades, international cricket was the highest dream, to where the national jersey meant everything. But opportunities were limited. Only a small number of players reached the top. Thousands disappeared unnoticed. Talented young cricketers carried dreams larger than the systems around them. And here lies one of life's deepest truths. Talent is common, opportunity is rare. The IPL would eventually change that balance forever. A new world begins to form. By the early 2000s, the world itself was changing. Television moved faster. Entertainment became louder. Audiences wanted energy, emotion, drama. Young viewers no longer waited patiently for five-day matches. Modern life demanded speed. Cricket stood at a crossroads. Evolve or slowly lose the attention of a new generation. Then came 2020 cricket. Shorter matches, explosive batting, packed stadiums. Every ball mattered at first. Traditional voices resisted it. Too commercial, too aggressive, too far from real cricket. But history often arrives, disguised as discomfort, because new ideas usually sound dangerous before they sound brilliant. Tinkame, T2007, ICC, World 2020, and everything changed. The spark that ignited India. The tournament in South Africa felt different from anything cricket had seen before. Music thundered through stadiums. Crowds exploded with emotion. Batters attacked fearlessly. Games swung wildly in minutes. And under the calm leadership of MS Dhoni, the young India national cricket team lifted the trophy. India erupted. Fireworks filled the skies. Children ran through streets, waving flags. Millions watched with disbelief and joy. That victory awakened something enormous inside the country. Cricket suddenly felt modern again, alive again. Faster heartbeat, bigger emotion, and visionary minds recognized an opportunity larger than international cricket itself. One of those minds belonged to Lalit Modi. He imagined something radical. City-based teams, global stars, playing together, night matches beneath floodlights, massive television production, entertainment mixed with elite sport. A cricket league built not only for tradition, but for the future. The birth of the IPL then came 2008. The first IPL season arrived like a storm. Everything looked larger than life. Bright jerseys, cheerful chaos, celebrity owners, packed stadiums, global superstars sharing dressing rooms, and suddenly, cities themselves became cricket identities. Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super Kings, Calcutta Knight Riders, Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Fans no longer supported only countries. They supported hometown pride. The league connected emotion directly to cities, and then came the perfect opening statement. Brendan McCullum scored 158 runs in the very first IPL match for Calcutta Knight Riders. The innings felt unreal. Power, freedom, fearlessness. That night did more than entertain people. It announced a new era. Cricket had changed forever, more than a tournament. The IPL became more than sport. It became aspiration. Young players from villages suddenly shared dressing rooms with global legends. A teenager bowling on dusty grounds could now imagine bowling under stadium lights before millions. The league accelerated learning, confidence, exposure, opportunity. And financially, everything changed. Players who once struggled for basic stability suddenly transformed their families' futures. Homes were built. Parents retired. Dreams once considered impossible became real. And another truth emerged. Sometimes one opportunity can change generations. The IPL gave thousands of young cricketers visibility the old system never could. The pressure of bright light. But behind the glamour, the IPL also created immense pressure. Massive crowds, worldwide broadcasts, every mistake replayed endlessly, every success magnified. Young players learned quickly that talent alone was not enough. Mental strength mattered, discipline mattered, preparation mattered. The brightest lights create the darkest pressure, and pressure reveals character. Some players collapsed beneath expectation. Others rose into legends. Virat Kohli transformed intensity into greatness. A.B. de Villiers turned creativity into art. Jasprit Bumrah became one of the world's deadliest bowlers. Through relentless discipline, the IPL became a stage where talent met pressure, and pressure created stars. The white ball returned now to that white cricket ball resting quietly beneath stadium lights, bright against the dark outfield. Fast-moving, difficult to control, full of pressure, full of possibility. That white ball became the symbol of the IPL itself, modern cricket moving at incredible speed. But beneath all the noise, the heart of the game remained unchanged. Practice still mattered. Sacrifice still mattered. Lonely hours still mattered. Because greatness is never created only under lights. It is built quietly, long before the crowd arrives. And life often works the same way. People see the spotlight, but rarely the darkness athletes walked through to reach it. The league that changed cricket's future. Soon the IPL's influence spread everywhere. Other countries created franchise leagues. Broadcasting evolved. Sports marketing transformed. Young athletes around the world began dreaming differently. The IPL changed how cricket was played and how cricket was imagined. Some criticized it. Some feared it would damage tradition. But over time, the game adapted, because evolution does not erase history. It carries history forward into new forms, and perhaps that became the IPL's greatest achievement. It taught cricket how to survive inside a modern world without losing its emotional soul. Final reflection. Midnight settles softly over Narendra Modi Stadium. The music has faded. The crowds are gone. Empty seats rest beneath the dark sky. Floodlights dim slowly into silence. Near the boundary line, a white cricket ball remains. Alone on the grass, still, silent, waiting. A reminder that revolutions rarely begin with certainty. They begin with imagination, with risk, with people willing to believe the future can look different from the past. And from one bold idea, the IPL transformed cricket into something the world had never seen before.